on top of the second card. That's 2 squats total so far, but you're not done with the second card yet. Now you squat down again to pick up the first card and then squat again to pick up the second card. That's 4. Now you walk to the third card while holding both cards. Squat down to place the first card. That's 5. Squat down again to place the second card. That's 6. And by the time you reach the fourth card, you're doing 4 squats to place cards down, then 4 more to pick them all back up. Do you see what's happening here? With each card, you're adding more squats. The pile keeps growing, and every time you move to the next card, you're squatting more times to put cards down and pick them all back up. But here's the genius part. Your brain never had to count a single rep. You weren't thinking, okay, that's 47, 48, or wait, was that 48 or 49? The cards did all the counting for you. When you finished with the 10th card, you did exactly 100 reps. No more, no less. Now, the main question. What were the exercises that Mike actually did in his circuits and how many reps he did? Because I've been dancing around it this whole time. So let me break down what Tyson's 10 daily circuits looked like. He started with squats, but not your typical gym set of 10 or 15 reps and you're done. It was 200 squats per circuit. And remember, this is just one circuit out of 10 he's doing throughout the day. So by the end of the day, he's hit 2,000 squats total. After that came push-ups, 50 of them per circuit, which sounds reasonable on its own, right? Like 50 push-ups, you can handle that. But when you're doing this 10 times a day, every day you're looking at 500 push-ups daily, and your chest and triceps start to understand what real volume feels like. Then things get even more brutal with the core work, the sit-ups. But Tyson wasn't doing 30 or 40 and calling it good. He was cranking out 250 sit-ups per circuit. Every time. That's 2,500 sit-ups by the time he goes to sleep. His abs had no choice but to turn into stone. Now in a prison cell, you don't have fancy dip bars, right? So Tyson used what he had, the edge of his bed frame, hands behind him on the bed, feet on the floor, lowering his body down and pushing back up. Simple but effective. 50 bench dips per circuit, 10 circuits a day. That's 500 dips, absolutely destroying his triceps and shoulders. So when you add it all up, this is where people usually stop believing the story. Mike Tyson was doing 2,000 squats, 500 push-ups, 2,500 sit-ups, and 500 bench dips every single day for 3 years straight. But now here's what matters for you, because I know you're sitting there thinking, okay, cool story, but I'm not in prison. I have a job, I have responsibilities. I can't possibly do 10 circuits a day. And you're absolutely right. You can't do what Tyson did. Not right now, maybe not ever. But that doesn't mean you can't use this system. If you're a complete beginner, someone who maybe does 20 squats and feels it for the next 3 days, you're not starting with the full deck of cards method. You're starting with 5 cards, not 10. 5 cards gets you exactly 25 squats. That's your baseline. Do that 3 times a week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Give your body time to recover and adapt. Stick with